things come to an end, given time itself.
Our bond is strong! Shower me with praise!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
I'll settle this! Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo! Strike a pose!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Yeah! Yeah! Committed to memory! Grow, grow, grow! Sharing my knowledge! Lightning, purify! I see. Yoo-hoo!
Time to act. No, my sword! Let me weave you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yahoo! This might hurt a little. Yeah! Yeah! Our bond is strong.
Huh? Witness the power.
Grow, grow, grow! This might hurt a little.
Out of my way!
Committed to memory.
Strike a pose! No, my sword! Dissipate!
This might hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah! Yeah! I see everything. Shower me with
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Our bond is strong. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah, yeah. Committed to memory. Yeah. Yeah. This place for you.
Get with me! I'll settle this!
Yoo-hoo! Make yourself at home. Hey! Dissipate! Our bond is strong! Grow, grow, grow! Everyone hold hands! Dissipate! This way, turn. Our bond is strong. It's a minute. Shower me with praise. Stand with me! Everyone hold hands! Yeah! I see everything! Our bond is... Grow, grow, grow! Quick, let's find shelter. Our mushrooms should start growing on our heads. Ah! Everyone hold hands.
Strike a pose! This blade hurts. Yeah, grow. I see everything. Lightning, purify! Dissipate!
Committed to memory.
Stand with me! Rain outlines your fate.
This might hurt a little.
Yoo-hoo! Our bond is strong.
Grow. Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. answer better than one. What they say is true. You have to...
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra Abyss.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tivat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nod Krai in general have What you encountered must have been something special. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again.
Huh. So you're interested?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised. Isn't that just so cool?
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll...
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything.
Woohoo! Let's go! Cap...
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too.
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us.
Really? They think that?
Hey, look! It's starting!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up.
Awesome!
Whew! That sure was powerful.
I feel so alive right now!
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines...
That's what we call drawing a line between your... I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now... Anyway, gotta go! See you later!
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time, I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with...
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
We haven't made much progress.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. In any case, please, come this way.
What do you see? What? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more deep...
Oh, that's true. She's the Kuthar, but we best check if she's doing okay. See you later then. Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon.
Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh, very well. Give me your hand. Back to Earth.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with it is harmless and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within...
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, that is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow. Why didn't she see that?
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who... But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, as the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires...
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean...
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, you do not wish to be...
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette said that it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy.
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon mirror
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm. And he had a consuming fixation on
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kinda match.
I only know what others called him. The Reihir of Solnari. Huh. There was that title too.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been and even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry?
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Where...
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place!
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. take a bite, and they go everywhere.
Alright. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so.
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki, like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh? Are you always here, Columbina? It's kinda dangerous out there, sure, but have you, taken a walk outside or...
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She seems kinda tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
The Raker of Solnari. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodkrai. But if this Rarier is as you describe, He will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah, things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now... Exactly! Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about... As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Not Cry.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you. In addition, I believe that the winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run, whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker.
Let's see... Speaking of...
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
True, but the cannon only works against shimp.
Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this.
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Not Cry, heck, all of Sure.
I know. There remains intel left on...
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been...
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like...
Yeah. It's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. I'll send enough...
He seemed like a good...
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one... His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the
Oh, that makes it even...
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not...
Got it! Let's go then! You coming along and...
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be...
Alright, we'll see you later. This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of it. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a
Never! What?
I came over to take a look as soon as Before we start, shall we see if we... Indeed. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues.
But how are we...
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you will.
Greetings. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows.
Entering unopposed. So...
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he is not.
Very odd indeed.
So...
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. So, the evidence points to Flint's. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with...
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters.
Let's approach the issue this way.
Yeah! What reason would...
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes. That is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or...
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down, to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down.
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? Hey! Why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh?
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within wide...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Will at last part ways.
Monsters!
Gotcha! Hold that pose! Another star goes out!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. There's something inside it. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore?
Fearless.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flintz's voice? Did you hear that? But...
How shall the Savior save themselves?
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern! Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Perissos. Sì, oericos. Yamalune katsesi brambo kalu. Inimio seli illuminato sinenso. Semmi kestun.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, no!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild, I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy.
Is that what rarer clean belonged to him?
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceeding, but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract?
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and... Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to rear. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well...
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so they alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a... They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they...
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who...
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But if Rare could have shapeshifted into Sosi...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should. So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out. But every year they would say, wait a little longer. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But the higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is, whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes and... One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rarir's...
At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments in...
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to
Could you take me to the scene? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess.
Let's stop here. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request...
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so...
Ah, you're the special assistants.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium is...
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud!
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before, as I thought. You're both sharp.
The perks of being veteran and...
Your composure is more impressive still. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Just... Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed...
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of...
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual... Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't...
The Soci you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there were some way to...
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
It's you two. And Flint's. Given the...
It is indeed. Our sincerest we're investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi.
Sosi. Oh. You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by... As such, they usually take several days to arrive. And I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. What's with those faces?
You've provided us with some very crucial information. We can't make everything public yet. But once our investigation is complete, I will...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actual... Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but...
This also has me stumped for the moment. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my colleagues have never failed to live. That would be good, yes. Phew.
Back inside. We can finally take a breather.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule.
Yeah. Hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him?
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself with... You know humans well. But some things that humans would consider difficult...
So... you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly.
Doesn't sound too
Well, I believe it. Besides, nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
All right then, we'll trust you.
I didn't take you for the caution. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your...
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little.
Resting? We're all about to be... Flint's is a Wild Hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for.
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with...
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. What do you mean? This is so confusing! It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make... Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the Wild Hunt, or strange ghosts, and who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul.
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
Alright. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal.
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something.
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about...
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the... While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I, alone...
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with...
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right then. Let's have this discussion over at my place. I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare.
In that case, Rare shouldn't have any reason to...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? Some of these must have been Rare's doing.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but...
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic. Oh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe...
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out, then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we...
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're... No one's guarding this place.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Or not! How are we supposed to read through the...
Difficult, yes. But it is to expose the true intentions of this Rarir.
Hope we don't land on our heads, then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself! This is a graveyard, right, Flint?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did... Hey! Come out! Don't scare Paimon!
Wild Hunt phenomenal?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility.
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Phew! Finally finished! Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, and look, all these smaller scale
they'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could...
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive, but now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot... Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone sealing power...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, that might be it. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies...
Paimon kinda gets where we're going.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close...
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter!
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we... It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all...
That's gotta be Rare's doing. But why is he using the cannon again?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain...
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rarir. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly! Now...
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop when all they see is the Wild Hunt surging up everywhere they look? This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then?
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you see this fragment, it once haunted your dream.
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt wasn't...
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself. upon which I began collecting more within. But each time, the fragments are that which you hold in your hand.
So that's why it responded so strongly to—
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot, it will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the—
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion, and Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of... But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such
unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities? Even those who flee without reserve put themselves, after all, a gamble that might rewrite.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their...
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos.
Well, about that...
What? I made that thing!
They might. If Rarir has already formulated... For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility, high. If they view the cannon as not, we will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. Oh, you're back. The Traveler won't make it back in time.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt...
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really,
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate...
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had... But you chose to leave the island. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that... I seek to redress this injustice. Not only Please, have faith in our long...
Thank you, my lady.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need... Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone!
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, Emily. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by...
The cannon is all yours.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a krankake.
Orders received and immediately deferred.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve, then, to defend ourselves, and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Alpha. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Let's go, Alpha. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Chew on this!
Annihilation mode.
Swing done! Chew on this!
Preparing for Duska. Installation chamber deployed. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete.
Alright,
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind!
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, inti imotus in necritus necrus baptisi, que zones tu zonos pentusi. Ostestikos palatin tirantur misuku, topir to aethion veraton.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. I can barely muster 10%.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Fedifnir, Rhine-daughter, Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly in you. Matter not. Does anything in this world. You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, how laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just...
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, and then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also?
No.
I see.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm, but the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form. While we still know nothing
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than...
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my canon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right...
That's right! And it still works on normal Wild Hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flintz, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean, you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get...
Well, if you've got a moment. There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Merciless.
Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and slowly, gradually he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
What are you two talking about? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory, even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night. Thank you for everything, Sergeant.
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Nice. I like the rain.
Alambina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture. and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you would, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Shine steadfast, a beacon true to come on. Shine steadfast, a beacon true to come over until the end of tunnel. This melody will embrace you. I'm waiting here, waiting for you. release her from their cage. Sunbeams filter through the foliage. Flames grow with immortal courage. And I hope you won't be tainted by fate. Nothing to fear, so go alone. By the grace of pain, hundreds of times you'll fight in the ruins. Your pride will not be slain. From the heart to the vein. Stay awake, don't fall asleep. The way is long and the gloom is deep. Embers grown in the heart still see. And I hope you won't be tainted by fate. Nothing to fear, never look back. Go ahead. The bones and minds were chained. You cut down the thorns again and again. Your pride will not be slain. From the heart to the flames grow with immortal courage. And your word will never fall away. Nothing to fear, oh, beneath the scars. You'll never be tainted by fate. La 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 la
The abyss is... The world's shadow. It's always there. And it will never perish.
happened now? The neighboring
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
All of Tibet.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
What happened now? Welcome. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
What happened now? The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.